Hi, and welcome to Beaver Stadium, home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, one of the largest crowds in college football assembled here. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start us off. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Testing the right side here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Same tailback, another carry. Powering through. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Well, Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to throw it deep. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. The Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. The linebacker shifting around now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards to get those first downs.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking for some space. It's Penn. Finds room at the 30. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen.
Fighting for the end zone. Now the ball comes loose. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Chris, that's a free ball. Anybody can jump on that. The offense, presence of mind to see it and get on top of that. That's going to be a touchdown. What a play.
Kicking team out for the PAT trial. And the PAT makes it 7-0 open score. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return begins inside the 10. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They start the
offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Looking downfield. It's Turner. Catch made on the left side. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Personal foul gives the offense a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 play coming up. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. 2nd and goal for the offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And the fair catch signaled for and take it. Penn State offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the handoff. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Penn State.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. Hits into space at the 50. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Now they'll run a draw play. Physical run, breaks through a tackle. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. They could not stop him, he's in. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
No problem with the snowy footing there. The PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's Turner. Pass rush closing in. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Plenty of time to throw, firing to the right side. Well, Cook, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders that keep them focused on the task at hand.
Welcome to Beaver Stadium, home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, one of the largest crowds in college football assembled here. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kurt Herbstreit. Kurt, let's get to the action on the field. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. Inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. No chance to catch him.
Chris, just like that, you get the ball to the best player on the field, and it pays off. One play and a touchdown. We knew this guy was going to have an impact on this game. I didn't realize it was going to be on the first play.
Manages the tricky footing and knocks through the PAT. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looking to throw. It's Turner. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Are we seeing this correctly? The field goal unit is out there on first down. Yeah, I have no idea what the thinking is here. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. He hands it off from the gun. And the field goal unit, for some reason, is on the field. It is second down. Not sure if the coaching staff is confused over there. Right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Here's the throw deep downfield. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Automatic on the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the offense trots back out on the field again. On first down, it's play action. Throws it to the right. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to every single year. But with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's Turner. Defense is coming after him. Got him. He's sacked.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Sack makes it third down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Not the way he wanted to kick it. On the return, it's Montgomery. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
And your Penn State Nittany Lions will take over 1st and 10.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They call the draw play here. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, this is the chance you take throwing the football in these conditions. I don't know if the quarterback ever had a real good grip on the ball in the snow, puts it up in the air, and the defense is able to come up with a pick.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Second down after that previous play. Press coverage now from the secondary. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it's...
Oh, the spin move, and he's got some space here. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Back to pass. It's Turner. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play. The Buckeyes looking to cash in the red zone. Second down, we're going to throw it. Checks this down to the running back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they draw within 4, 14-10. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Penn State 14, Ohio State 10.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Penn State 14, Ohio State 10.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. On the run, it's Penn. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running back has it on a screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Brings up third down.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So 2 losses in a row puts them in a tough spot. 3rd and very long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Try to catch the defense with the draw. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And the field goal is good.
Hey, it went over. That wasn't one of the strongest kicks we've seen from this guy, but he gets the favorable bounce, and it's 3 points all the same.
And here's the tackle at the 21. That's where the drive will start. State offense comes back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Dropping back. It's Turner. He's going for a big play downfield. And is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover two, taking away anything deep downfield. It puts pressure on the underneath coverage. The linebackers have to have some awareness. This linebacker did a nice job of being able to step up and make that interception.
Looking for a gap. It's Penn. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Catch made on the left side. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down here for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Turner. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He'll take a deep shot. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down. The rule of a catch, a big gainer. Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. 1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Receiver in motion now. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Here comes the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through.
The extra point is good. That ties the game.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Number 17. Set to kick off.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
That pass ball's incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's caught downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that would have been a great pass on a beautiful sunny day, but in these elements, and that is a tough thing to do. Outstanding throw and catch.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And moves the ball to the 35. Another 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line in a hurry-up. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's got some space. Past the 50. The 30. At the 20. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point.
Number 1 scores points for the defense.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
Is good.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break.
Penn State, 17.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. This will likely be the last play of the half. Takes the handoff. It's Banks. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Bringing it out, it's Wheeler. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Back to pass. It's Turner. And the pass is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Boy, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Bringing it back, it's Montgomery. An impressive spin there. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Big impact play by the special teams.
There's the danger of punting so deep in your own territory, and the punter doesn't get off a great punt, doesn't allow his cover team to get downfield, and give credit to the return team. They set it up perfectly. He walks into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it's field, the returner trying to create good field position here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there.
And the Ohio State offense will take over. 1st and
10. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The pocket breaking down, but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that play.
Dropping back, it's Turner. He's moving out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job of vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. They're going to run it here. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. This one's going to fall incomplete.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
No problem. Knocks it right through. And with that, they retake the lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Wheeler. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He's looking deep here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they go in front here in the second half. That's the flea flicker executed perfectly. We're seeing more and more of this in college football, Kurt.
Yeah, and it's just one of those gadget plays you like to have in your arsenal. The defense, in this case, they were sucked up and completely out of position after that initial handoff and allowed the receiver to get behind the coverage and make it for an easy touchdown pass.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. Gets some space around the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
It's a draw to the back. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. This guy has been all over the field today. Talk about an inspired performance.
Well, he's playing with a lot of emotion today. It's a rivalry game. He's flying around, just leaving everything he has out on that field.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. The score, Ohio State 31, Penn State 27.
And the Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's got enough for the first. Oh, look out. The football is free. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Well, when the snow's coming down like this, the ball carrier has got to do a better job of holding on to that football. His instincts as a runner try to get those big yards. But as you see, if you don't take care of the ball, chances are it's going to slip out of your hands for a turnover.
And the single back takes the handoff. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. You've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Hey, I can understand the play call here, backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, but you got to be careful of being too conservative. Because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they are selling out against this run game.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him right at the 24.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's 3rd down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
Scanning the field, it's Turner. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. The returner is brought down. And to start in the next drive. Penn State offense comes back on the field. They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on the scoreboard. Looking for a gap. It's Penn. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Penn State. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Get some space around the 30. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. At the 30 now. They make the tackle there, but a penalty mark. It's about. That roughing the passer gives the offense a first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And there's the handoff. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out. It's Montgomery. Steps out at the 22. Not quite where it would have been spotted had he just taken a knee. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Trying to find some room. It's Penn. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, 3rd and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And that's a solid return after the interception.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. Oh, here comes the reverse. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Got space, looking to score. And he will score. Touchdown, Ohio State. And now they'll set up for the point after. Extra point is up and good. So the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
45, Penn State, 34.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Montgomery. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On the run, it's Penn. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Penn. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. We're in for an exciting finish. This offense likely has one last drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Brooks. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
But I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take
another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could breathe a nail in the coffin.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.